Good evening. Hello and welcome back, Jolly Tea Drinkers. We're so glad that you're here with us for Chapter 5 of our special holiday mystery event, Tea and Basketball. Here's where we left off. The dynamic tea-loving trio, Mr. Coffee, Miss Tea, and Paulina, went back to the scene of the crime, searching for clues about the missing grand prize basketball. But their search came up empty until Paulina spotted a security camera nearby. Now they're headed to the security office, hoping that the footage will reveal the culprit. But will they be allowed to view the footage? And what about Cade? He's still missing in action. Where could he be? Ooh, grab your tea, settle in, and get ready for the next exciting chapter. Tea and Basketball Chapter 5 begins now. The team stood inside of the security office while Mr. Coffee tried once again to convince the security guard. Sir, I am part of the planning committee for this event. I work for the Treadwell organization. I can assure you that I am fully authorized to view that footage. Well, nobody told me that information, replied the security guard. And I'm not trying to lose my job by letting some random guy into the security room. Sir, I can promise you that you will not lose your job for allowing me to view the security footage, Mr. Coffee insisted. I'm sorry, but someone has to authorize you before I can allow you to go inside to view any kind of footage. The trio looked at each other and then walked away from the security guard to speak privately. What are we going to do now? Asked Miss T. I'm not sure. Cade hasn't answered any of my calls or texts. You know, I don't get you, said Paulina. This is the perfect moment to flex your power by revealing your true identity that you said I could not mention. But you can mention it right now to get us to that security footage. Paulina's not wrong, Sean, said Miss T. Paulina? The trio looked at each other in confusion and then turned to face the security guard. Paulina spoke uneasily. Yes, she said with a question in her voice. It is you, said the security guard. We met at the mini-golf place a few weeks ago. You probably don't remember me. Paulina paused, stared at him with wide eyes and said, Of course I remember you. Reggie, said the security guard. Reggie, repeated Paulina. It's so nice to see you again. It's good to see you too, Paulina. So, you work here? She stepped closer to him. Yes, I know, it's just a simple security job at a youth center. Oh, now, Reggie, there is nothing simple about you, said Paulina. You are doing this great work for the community. Helping the children is an honorable thing. It is? It is, said Reggie. You really think so? Yes, because of you, I know that our children are safe here in this community center, continued Paulina. And, as a matter of fact, thank you for your service. She clapped her hands and gave Miss T and Mr. Coffee a nod to do the same. They both began to clap. Oh, wow. Gosh, Paulina. Thank you, said Reggie. No one ever acknowledges the security team. People just tend to walk by and ignore us all day long until they need something. Well, I can assure you, Reggie, that we, she motioned to Miss T and Mr. Coffee, would never do that to you. Thanks, Paulina, he said. You know, if there is ever anything you need, or if you want to go play some mini golf sometime. Well, now that you mention it, Paulina interrupted, I do have a small favor to ask. And I hate to put you in this position, but my friend here is part of the committee for this event. And unfortunately, one of the raffle prizes has gone missing. Can you believe someone would try to steal from the children? It would truly be such a great help to us if you would just allow us to take a quick look at the security footage, please. I don't know, Paulina. It's still against the rules. Oh, Reggie, if we could just take a quick little teeny tiny peek. You can be right there with us as we look at it to authorize us. What do you say? Asked Paulina. It's really for the children. I'm not sure if I could ever say no to you, Paulina. All right, come on, said Reggie as he walked to the back room. Oh, thank you, Reggie. Thank you so much. She followed Reggie into the back room. Paulina turned around, looked at Mr. Coffee and Miss T, and did a silent cheer. Mr. Coffee and Miss T stood there for a moment in shock. Well, I am speechless, said Mr. Coffee. Join the club, said Miss T. Then they followed Paulina and Reggie into the other room. And that's where we'll pause for tonight, Jolly Tea Drinkers. I know you can't wait to hear what happens next. The team finally has access to the security footage. But what secrets will it reveal? Will the missing basketball mystery take a shocking turn? Or will this lead them closer to the truth? You won't want to miss what happens next. Tune in tomorrow night for Chapter 6 of Tea and Basketball. So, you know what I'm going to say. Sip your tea, sleep peacefully, and we'll meet you back here tomorrow for the next intriguing chapter. Until next time, Jolly Tea Drinkers.